Good evening, everyone. Welcome back again in another weekly market outlook. Hope you are good and having a good week. And just want to confirm that is everything is all right on YouTube. YouTube is fine. Did you guys see or hear? All right, everyone. So let's move on. So first of all, website. If anyone want to look into join us for training or for a group membership, just simply head to the techtradingacademy.com and check the register section and group training and one-on-one training. All right, so you can visit the website for further information. Just fill the form for further information and send it to me for further information if you are looking for info. All right, and if you're looking for social sites for following, just simply head to the trading view profile, check the signature box. You're gonna see all links are there. Okay, you can follow me on those links for ideas and updates. So let's move on to the gold. All right, so we were looking gold to go down. We were selling the gold, and let's start from the gold. Commodities got hit very aggressively today, specifically silver and gold. So went down very aggressively. So we were anticipating that to happen in our early morning meeting, and it is going down exactly the way we were looking for. So which is a good sign, all right, for longer term reversal. So let's start from the gold. Gold is still not so much strong bearish to the downside. Yeah, it's not ideal for longer term reversal until we're gonna get the the Fed rate this year, right? But whatever you are having at the top for sellers, all right. So I mean, any small sells at the top creating price action on a bigger time frame, which is telling us that for longer term it's a good area, a good place to go for short on the gold. So gold went up to 14, beyond 1456, and just went lower more than $25. Yeah, more than $25 since last night, and went down very aggressively. So struggling on weekly time frame, we are anticipating the weekly candle to close below the 1420. All right. So if weekly candle is going to close below the 1420, that's going to be a very nice, you can say that pin bar or doji candle, all right, or a very solid price action for longer term reversal. So we are exactly, having sell where you can see the week, right, at somewhere there where the alarm is. So we are seller on the gold. Maybe it sounds strange to the people who are looking at the media or following the blogs. Yeah, many blogs are saying that gold is in a bullish trend and going higher, and we are against that, right? So always big opportunities forms there when market moves in a specific direction very aggressively. Yeah. So we are bearish on gold, and weekly chart you guys have just seen, all right, what price is doing on this weekly chart. So let's finish this and let's get back to the lower time frame. Okay, that's the way we are looking for. Go all the way back to the trend, or test the 1100 in longer run. All right, and on lower time frame, that's what price can do for next week. All right, so the triangle was there, triangle broken out. Actually, investors are anticipating, everyone is anticipating that Fed gonna cut the interest rate and dollar gonna drop and gold gonna go higher, other metals gonna go higher, and majors gonna rise against the gold. That's the general view in the market. That's what people think. That's investors what they are thinking. All right. Okay. So the big question is what after the rate cut? What is going to come after the rate cut? What they're going to do after that? That's the big question. They have to answer that question after 31st of July. What they're going to do after more cuts? More cuts obviously will drive the dollar aggressively to the downside. Yeah, and no cut at all on 31st of July obviously will give strength to the dollar, and that's going to be the surprise for the market. So we're going to talk about that next week because we still going to have one weekly market outlook for next week. So we will talk about that next week. So let's move on to the charts. So currently we are expecting price to go all the way down, all right? Go all the way down and hit that trend line and break through. Okay, the way price has done there, all right, like that. Go all the way back to the bottom, break down and continue to go lower. If not, then go back up for one more up move within that channel that way, and we will be seller every time and price gonna form new highs within that channel, right, and go down. So we are already, you know, looking for gold to go down. So it went down very, very aggressively, not so aggressively, okay, but it's good that the weekly candle should close below the the 20 1420. All right, so what you are looking for next week, there are going to be a correction. Okay, so it's trying to break the trend, and and there from another, first of all, keep pushing lower. That's what we are looking for. Okay, keep pushing and correct, and then complete the wave back at the bottom. Okay, complete the wave back at the bottom. That's what we are looking for. Right, so if price is not pushing lower and start to correct like that, so look for it to break down for next week, that trade. Yeah, very simple. Correction, go down. If not, go back up, then again drop. So every time when price goes back to the previous high or form new high, look for it to reverse. Okay, look for it to reverse. Very much same, yeah, analysis, the analysis you guys have seen last week. So we are still looking for that to go down. Okay, so slight push up is not changing that bigger formation. All right, slight push up is not changing that bigger image. All right, so that's the gold chart. And silver also went up very, very aggressively, complete the weekly wave almost. That wave is over. Okay, so what silver can do, silver can go down for another move like that. Okay, now you can see that silver was a buy opportunity at that time, at that weekly bottom. All right, now after 9 months, all right, so it was in September, it was hitting the 10th of September, so went higher, and the next buy opportunity you were having here. Okay, and it exactly hit the box, right, and hit the box very, very hard. All right, so that wave also completed, and on the weekly time frame, now we are anticipating it to go down for another short wave back at the bottom. So this wave might be a very, very slow. So first of all, this is our structure, how it looks like. Okay, that's our structure. Okay, it can break out and can continue to go higher for longer run. That's the weekly chart which you have just seen. Yeah, it can go into that direction because that's the longer term direction of the silver, and silver gonna go that way. You know, one day you're gonna see silver close to that price. All right. So in short, so we are anticipating silver to go back to that bottom, hit that bottom, and then again test the $14 and then rise. So let's get down to the lower time frame. You can see sellers are just putting money in at 1660 very aggressively. Sellers are putting money into the to the to the sell side on silver. So there you're looking for correction, right? So on lower time frame, correct, and that correction to go down. Put stop behind that and go for next week for the short-term trade. If going to be sharp, stay in back at the bottom, $14, the bigger image which you have just seen over there. All right, and then again longer term buy. So there, okay, so correction is trying to appear over there, very much similar like gold. Okay, so let that correction to complete, stop, and silver to go down. Even if keeps pushing slowly higher than 1660 or going to hit the 1670, yeah. So currently fundamentals are not supportive for the silver to keep pushing higher, right? So the moves which are driven on the commodities are just driven by these, rumors, the rumors which we are having right now regarding the Fed rate cut. They are moving the market. They are moving the commodities. All right. So once the just 2 weeks left, all right. After that 2 week, market gonna be calm again. All right, and gonna be normal. So platinum. Platinum also one more drop. We are looking for platinum to go down. This Yeah, before that we were looking for buy if you remember, all right? So move is not so aggressive for upside. So go down, test the bottom, and then again buyer. So platinum to go down and palladium to go down too. Palladium started to go down, all right? Last week's very much same analysis, same chart on the palladium. Yeah, go down and then again go back up. So nothing has changed. It's trying to go down on lower time frame. Okay, if you look at the lower time frame chart, it's trying, right? So it's trying. You can see over there, it's trying to go down. Okay, so go back up and next wave form aggressive next impulsive wave to the downside and keep pushing lower. So very much seem like last week. And there you got the dollar index. So dollar index is still in a short-term bullish trend and correcting, forming an EBC move, forming an expanding triangle which can push up for one more up move, and there, right? So there, one more push up, and then again start to sell the dollar index from the high. Okay, so we are still looking for that wave to complete where the arrow is showing. Right, still looking for this wave to continue to go lower. So we are actually having a slightly bigger correction on the dollar index. All right, so slightly a bigger correction you can see over there. So it's a correction. So this correction to go back up, breakout, or go down. Okay, that's your structure. So if test the bottom, it will form another a short-term buy opportunity. All right. So this correction to break up, hit that top, and again go down. So next week you're looking for this to go back up and from top to go down. Okay, so same analysis on the euro dollar. Euro dollar to break that flat, test the bottom, and go down. And then again from bottom go back up. All right, so that's the bigger chart. On 4-hour time frame, this flat formation to break out. So there are going to be a short-term buy sell within that flat formation. Once price going to hit that bottom, watch it. If not breaking down, short-term buy back up within that flat formation. And once price going to hit the top, short-term sell again. All right, so this way. Okay, so watch price at the bottom and look for that short-term trade back to that top. Okay, it shouldn't break, so you have to watch the lower time frame before you jump into the trade. That trade, and then from once price tag the top, this trade already is in play, right? The short-term trade. This trade already playing. All right, so this trade is already is running, all right, that trade. So this trade can go all the way back to that bottom. This bottom, or all the way back to that bottom. And once price gonna go back to the bottom, form new low or hit the bottom, there you should look for this trade, all right, that trade all the way back within the channel or reversal. So that's your structure for next week. Get down, first of all, break down. Okay, break down, complete this move there. That's what we are looking for, and then go back up. This trade gonna be a high potential trade, similar like that. All right, so those who remember that, how euro dollar is behaving within that channel every time, going down and going back up. So same again, so this flat formation to go down. All right, so chart is very much clear on this 4-hour time frame. Just go down. And dollar chief is also slowly pushing lower. All right, so this is the bigger image. We are still within that trend. All right, we are still within that trend. There we are looking for one more up move to happen. This one more up move to happen. Complete this ABC move and then drop for longer term. Okay, there is possibility that you guys not gonna see that one more up move and dollar shift gonna keep pushing lower slowly like that, and again you're gonna have correction and price gonna complete the longer term target up to 92, right? That can happen. It can keep pushing slowly all the way back to the bottom. So currently it is not at a good spot to trade. Yeah, it has already completed an expanding triangle and pushing lower. All right, it has already completed an expanding triangle and pushing lower slowly. All right. So if you remember that last week I have shown you correction under that trend line. Okay. So what we are looking for, as I said, it to go back up. All right. Hit that and then drop. Okay, if not going all the way back to that top, then complete a flat formation there. All right, and then keep pushing lower. All right, complete flat formation there, yeah, under that trend line, and just resume the trend. All right, just resume the trend. Very much similar to this. Yeah, very much similar to this running flat, you can say there. All right, very much similar to that running flat or ABC move. Just keep going down. All right, so make sure you trade with care on the dollar chief, okay? Because I'm showing you one more drop on the euro dollar for short term strength on the dollar, and one more rise on the dollar index. That one short term rise and fall obviously will push dollar chief back at the previous high, at least previous high, and again it can drop from there. It will create a very good opportunity over there. Okay, so dollar CAD, bigger time frame chart, still same. It hasn't changed a lot. Maybe it has changed a lot for those traders who trade on the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, but it hasn't changed a lot for us. Yeah, the analysis is very much same like last week. Either correct over there, go down, or break that channel aggressively for upside and go back up. Okay, and then drop. So we are still sticking to that one more up move. Yeah, so aggressive rate cut on the dollar will keep pushing this pair to the downside, which is less likely. Or aggressive rate rise on the CAD can push this pair aggressively to the downside, right? So we are expecting that the dollar CAD gonna go back up again within that to bigger flag. So What you can do, you still can trade for short-term sell on it for next week, and you can look for it to go back up again, break out that channel for upside. Okay, so short-term continuation, make sure you trade with care on these moves. Okay, it can go down. We were looking for this to go up early at the morning. It went up. Yeah, it can go down for another move within that channel like that. Okay, and once price come close to this bottom or new low, you're looking for it to aggressively rise, correct, and reverse the trend. Okay, so it has to break up sharply for reversal. Currently, it is struggling to push more lower. It has to break up sharply, and once price going to break up sharply, then it will reverse. So means that you're looking for every time very strong move from the bottom when price is coming close to the bottom. Yeah, very aggressive moves means like that kind of price action every time when price come back at the bottom. Okay, it will reverse the dollar CAD. All right, so still one more drop can happen, and once price tag the bottom, rise aggressively and break through the top. And dollar, Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar is just pushing higher, right? So going higher, and we still believe that Kiwi dollar gonna go down for one more drop before hitting that top. All right, we still believe that price gonna go down at least something like that formation before going to hit that top. Or all the way back at the bottom and then go higher. Yeah, if we're not gonna get this move like that move, the move which we are anticipating, and this pair keeps pushing slowly like that, the way it is doing right now. Okay, so then I think you guys remember that trade. So we're gonna search the price section for that trade rather than more upside. Okay, we'll search the same trade again back within that. Okay, this is what we are looking for right now. Kiwi dollar. Okay, so it will correct over there. At least it will correct ABC move and then push up and then again drop. So on lower time frame, correct. So your structure is like that. Okay, form another ABC move and the way it has done there. Then go back up or fall aggressively to the downside, correct, and complete the wave back at the bottom and then go back up. Okay, so we are already bearish on it. We are looking for it to completely short-term at least correction and then go back up. So short-term correction, right? Or break down that ABC move. Right? This ABC move. Okay, this ABC move. Break down and then continue to go lower. And the Aussie dollar US dollar still short. Okay, very much same chart like last week. Slightly price went higher, but it hasn't changed that bigger image. So just go down, hit the bottom, and then go back up. Okay, it will correct similar like the if prices keeps pushing higher, if price want to keep pushing higher, it will correct at least on low time frame like that ABC move. Or you can see that flat formation. Okay, A, B, and C gonna form that flat or expanding triangle, and then so we are not expecting this, so we are more interested to see a drop on it. Okay, so this move. So there you're looking for short sell. Next we go, right? So breakdown, short sell is already there, so breakdown, correct, and just follow that. Okay, so this kind of correction over there, right, this area. Okay, if keeps pushing slowly for upside, Aussie dollar, US dollar, just stay bearish for one more drop. And pound dollar still short term bearish, and longer term chart is bullish. All right, so we are expecting it to go down for one more drop, and this is the wave which we are expecting on the pound dollar to happen. So bigger time frame chart is very much same like last week, but on short term still keeps pushing lower slowly. All right, so go down for another move. Okay, and from bottom rise aggressively, break all the channels and just keep pushing higher. Okay, make sure you trade with care for downside. And same on the pound chief. Pound chief is also going down for one more drop. We were expecting it to go down for one more drop for short term continuation within that channel, so it went lower. Very much similar chart like the euro pound. Okay, so we are expecting this descending trend reversal channel to break up sharply, correct, and go that direction. Okay, so similar breakout gonna happen on the euro pound for the downside. So both chart are same. So short term bearish. Last week, if you guys remember that, I think I was showing you one more drop. All right, so one more drop is just happening, right? And this one more drop still can keep pushing lower slowly the way it is doing right now. Okay, it can keep pushing slowly, and looking for this to break up, this channel to break up aggressively and sharply and reverse the trend. Okay, so the bigger the channel, the better the the potential gonna be over there for reversal. So it's still going down, so you guys can trade on these moves for short term. All right, so these moves you can trade for short term. Okay, the wave has already gone. All right, it has already gone, so you can't do much on it. So it has already gone. All right, and if price gonna form another one similar like that there, okay, you see that the previous one similar, then another short term sell, and and from bottom you're looking for, let's go to the clean chart. Okay, let's go to the clean chart and let's go to the daily chart. Okay, so you see that price is struggling. Whenever price struggles like that, so that means you are going to see change in trend. Okay, so I think we do have example over there. Let me check if we had example over there on lower time frame. Not the perfect example, but the formation which I'm showing you. Yeah, so that was the wave happened. Okay, but price was struggling there. So price was struggling, all right, so slowly climbing up at that time. It was slowly pushing higher, and then broke the trend, and then changed the trend, then changed everything, changed the bullish trend. So then it was keep pushing lower. You can see updated charts. So similar way, this way to do. Okay, so you see that it is keep pushing slowly, keep pushing, keep pushing. Okay, this trend will break out aggressively for reversal like that, and will correct, and the price will reverse, and this is going to be a very good trade, very good potential. All right, so there are going to be a many buy opportunity once price going to reverse. Don't jump into the market too early. It is still in a downtrend. Just try to buy from lows rather than top. And this is also very much same like dollar chief pound chief chart. Okay, very good opportunity setting up this big move all the way back to that bottom, and the price is still, let's check the update over there. Okay, price still can push up for one more up move like that. All right, or let's check the old chart first. Old update was also similar like that. Okay, there was possibility for one more up move that way happened. Okay, and price is now doing this. It can go back up for another up move like that. Every time when price is forming high within that channel, so you're looking for that to drop sharply, aggressively to the downside and go down, break the channel sharply like that, correct, and reverse the trend. Okay, maybe after we're gonna have new prime minister in the UK, you're gonna see that drop, right? So still uncertainty there in the UK. So because of that, pound is not reacting aggressively to the downside. So very much same analysis on the pound CAD. All right. So currently short-term bearish, still going down and keeps pushing lower slowly, slowly, and then reverse the trend. Okay. This ABC move to go that direction. So currently price is not ready for up, not ready for buy, still keeps pushing lower, and there's going to be a short-term continuation trend. We were expecting price to hit that top and go down early at the morning, and price is just going down. Okay, so it still can push lower for that short-term one more drop. Okay, so price still pushing lower. We were anticipating price to reverse from that top, and price hit that top very very hard and then reversed. So we're expecting the price to continue to go lower for one more drop, and for one more drop, all right, so it can stop at the previous low. So this short term one more drop, and once price is gonna go for one more drop, breakout, correct, and reverse the trend. Okay, and this is still short term bearish. Okay, same like other pound pairs, but medium term, go back up for one more up move. Okay, it can keep pushing lower the way it is doing. So currently we are not expecting big drop on it. Okay, it can drop up to that previous bottom, all right, this previous bottom, and then can go back up for another up move. So short term bearish, all right, so short term bearish, short term continuation, and a very nice correction. So we were anticipating this to go down to early at the morning from this area. So price just went lower from that area. So one more drop, all right. So one more drop and continuation to the downside, and okay, so one more drop and then again, yeah, reverse from the previous bottom or flat channel. Okay, so short-term continuation trade gonna be over there on the pound Australian dollar. It can go all the way back to the bottom. Okay, up to that bottom, and then break that trend for upside. Okay, so that's the pound Australian dollar. Pound New Zealand dollar is very much seem like that. Short-term continuation and then up, then reverse from the bottom, right? Like that. Okay, so then reverse from the bottom. So very much seem like the the pound Australian dollar. All right, so just keep pushing lower slowly, slowly they the way they are pushing lower. All right, so this correction to continue to go lower to or short term, all right, so hit that bottom, so complete that correction, and short term back at the bottom. Pound Australian dollar short term continuation. And pound yen also short-term continuation on 15 to 30 minute time frame, and then reversal. Okay, then break out that trend aggressively for upside, correct, and go back up. So it is short-term bearish, short-term continuation, very much same analysis like last week. The chart hasn't changed a lot on bigger time frame, all right. So it also can push lower, all right. So this expanding triangle still can push lower for short term to the downside like that, and then reverse aggressively from the bottom or new low. And dollar yen also pushing lower, all right. So you have seen this chart last week as well, so we are going into that direction, all right. So the target is the the bottom, all right. But next week price can go back up. It is going down slowly, it can go back up, all right. So that flat formation, okay, and then continue to go lower. That's the structure, all right. That's the structure on the dollar yen chart. Okay, so on lower time frame, just keep pushing lower and hit the break. First of all, break the bottom and keep going lower. All right. So this is just keep pushing lower. This correction to break and continue to go lower. Let's get down further. Okay, so this correction to break and continue to go lower. Flat formation possibility exists over there on the dollar yen chart. And euro yen is also, let's go back to the past chart, right? Okay, so this is the wave, the bigger wave we are anticipating. Okay, seem very much seem like last week chart. Okay, so it can go back up for another up move. It can hit that top, okay, and then can continue to go lower. So short-term buy can appear over there. Okay, so this is our structure and that's our target. So this short-term trade can appear over there for next week. All right, okay, our chart you can see there. Okay, very much similar analysis like that chart, your or that trade. Okay, that trade can form for medium term once price gonna tag that top. First of all, you're looking for, yeah, this is the update. Okay, that's the update. Price is hitting that bottom. Okay, go back up. First of all, break down and continue. So price action required over there for buy. Before you get into the trade, make sure you see something over there that the buyers are getting in. If you're not gonna see and just you're gonna jump in, then price can break down and can continue to go lower. Okay, so it's still struggling and slowly keeps pushing lower. Okay, euro yen and CAD yen, we are also looking for CAD yen to go down on bigger time frame, but this pair is very slow, not going down aggressively. All right, and going down and slowly going down. All right, so let's go to the 4-hour time frame chart and let's remove that trend line. And this is what CAD yen can do. Still potential is there for drop. Okay, there is still potential on the CAD yen for drop. As you guys can see, I was showing you dollar CAD to go up. Okay, so it can push up for another up move like this. All right, it can push up. The by the way, the wave, this wave is far away. I don't think so CAD yen gonna go strong aggressive that much far away within that channel. Right, so highly likely price gonna struggle at the previous high and I'm going to change that expanding triangle into another formation. Okay, so it can push up, it can hit that top, and then again can drop. Okay, first of all, we are looking for this area to clear the trend line because we are already short on the CAD yen from top. We were expecting it to go down, and now we are looking for this ascending channel to break them. So this is how your structure gonna look like for next week. All right. Okay, there are gonna be short-term trade as well. So yearly low or yearly top does not mean anything. Okay, so some people or some traders, they trade only trade based only based on the highs and lows. I mean, it's hitting the yearly low. Let's buy based on that yearly low, or it is hitting the yearly, yeah, or decade high. Let's sell from that decade high, right? No, it's not. Prices, I mean, market does not move like that. Yes, market moves very often from highs and lows, all right? But you should not just rely on the highs and lows, all right? Because it's not, 100% fixed that the price gonna reverse all the time from highs and lows, okay? So price can reverse even without hitting the high. Price can reverse even without hitting the lows. Yeah, it can reverse from anywhere. Yeah, but later on you're gonna search reasons why price reversed from this area, why price did not hit the top, and next time you're gonna use that information or piece of information in future, right? So price can reverse from any area, any place. The trend lines which I have drawn on my charts, right? Price can go beyond these trend lines and then can reverse even after going beyond those trend lines. Okay, what is the important part or important thing is the price behavior. That will let you know that either price is going to reverse from your lows or highs or not. So that's the important key. So that's what you need to learn, right? So if you don't understand that price action, then yeah, so price not gonna reverse from highs and lows. So we are watching this pair since last couple of weeks, or maybe more than couple of months. Yeah, more than 2 months. All right, we are watching. Right, we are watching this pair very closely for reversal. A price keeps pushing lower, keeps pushing lower. Right. So if you, yeah, some traders they use that kind of areas or that kind of places for reversal. Yeah, these area, oh, it's a very congestion area, price struggle there. Yeah, so let's find a support there. Okay, so let's find support there. Let's buy based on that. Okay, let's buy based on that. Or some traders you're gonna see that gonna use that. All right, so let's buy based on this. It's hitting the bottom. Let's buy based on this. Right, let's buy based on it's hitting. Yeah, price gonna reverse from that. Yeah, so still pushing lower, still pushing lower. So it's not ready at all for upside. Okay, when it will be ready, there gonna be a very strong aggressive price behavior for upside which will reverse the market. So in other words, as long as price will keep forming these corrective continuation patterns, it will stay bearish. Okay, like this. It is bearish, bearish. Okay, bearish. Right, so still bearish. So the areas or the places you have found at your past chart, all right, they are not holding the price for reversal. Okay, still keep pushing lower even on 15-minute time frame. Keep pushing lower and doing the same behavior again. It can stay within that behavior, yeah, more than a couple of months. Yeah, it can keep pushing like that, keep pushing like that, and even can break the bottom. It has already broken down that bottom. All right, this bottom. So buying and selling just based on the bottoms and tops will not help you all the time. Yeah, it can help you, you know a couple of times, but not all the times. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on the Uzi yen. So we are still anticipating one more drop on the Uzi yen chart, breakdown, and continue to go lower. Similar analysis like the Uzi dollar US dollar chart. Okay, and then reverse. Okay, if you rely just based on the bottom and top, just look at that. Price went above that top and then reversed. All right. Now you're gonna find a reason that the price, broke the top and then reversed. You know, the I mean, the support and resistance trader, they're gonna be buyer over there. All right, it's a buy setup for them. It has broke out and reversed it and retesting that top. Let's buy. All right, but it's not. There wasn't a buy setup. So buying based on bottom and top will not. Yes, top bottoms and tops are a good sign for watching price actions. All right. Okay. So watching price action at tops and bottom is a good area, good place. Yeah. So you can see that my arrow is showing the price to hit that bottom. All right. So once price gonna tag that, we'll watch price action over there for it to go back up for longer run. Yes. All right. Yes, I teach. So similar analysis on the Kiwi yen. One more drop, go down. Bigger time frame chart is very much seem like last week. Okay, so still go down, tag the bottom and hit the bottom and then go back up. So break that trend line and continue to go low, go down for one more drop. Okay, it's struggling. It's struggling. Yeah, break down and complete the wave. Back at the bottom. And Chief Yen, slow moving pair. Okay, so there's gonna be a short-term trade on that pair next week. So this flat formation to go for that short term, and if break, then stay in. Okay, all the way back to the bottom. We are still expecting that this pair gonna go down all the way. So short-term trade, watch that top next week. And first of all, search this trade. Go back up, hit that, and this trade. All right, that trade. If break the bottom, stay in. So Euro New Zealand dollar still in a downtrend. Let's look at the weekly chart. This might be a start of the big drop on it. All right, this might be a start of this big weekly wave. Okay, it might be a bearish trend resumption. Okay, so this flat formation can break and price can continue to go all the way back to that bottom. Euro New Zealand dollar went up from this bottom. It was there in 2017. Yeah, so it can go there again. Right, this ABC move, longer run, and then again up. So on lower time frame, right? So we were expecting it to go down at this area. Okay, so it's going down, and once price gonna hit that bottom, okay, this price action again to go back up. If don't know, then go back to these charts and try to check those charts, those updates. Okay, that trade, and maybe some of you guys remember that. Okay, so that this bounce off from the bottom and reverse. Now this is the wave which is just happening right now. on the euro New Zealand dollar. So uh, first of all, there gonna be an opportunity for more downside once price gonna correct, and that correction should be at least on a 4-hour time frame. Okay, similar like the previous one. Correct ABC move. Okay, and then trade this move, and then once price gonna hit the bottom, watch it to go back up. So easy chart, and easily you guys can understand what price is doing on this chart. Okay, so correct. All right, so correct like that, and then continue to go lower. And same analysis on this chart, correct and continue to go lower. Okay, let's check the old chart. So they are still going down, big money ahead, so big money is there. Yes, yes, you are right, guy. The radio guy, yeah, what a name, the radio guy. So you are right. Right, not just that, there should be more reasons. So there you don't have reasons at the moment to buy the pound, right? There are gonna be reasons. I mean, some some certainty you can see after when UK Prime Minister, new Prime Minister, gonna come, and I think he's going to come on 24th of July. Just a couple of days left. If you cannot you know if you don't know, should you hold your trade or should you close your trade, yeah, then the question is how you manage to get into that trade. Yeah, how you get into that trade, how you are still into that trade, right? Okay, so you are asking, should you hold that trade on the Euro Australian dollar? Obviously you should hold. It is going down. Your first target should be at that bottom. All right, should be at that bottom. Okay, it can correct. Just hold your nerve when price is going to correct, and so you just hold on last correction. All right. Okay, just make sure you manage it. Okay, so on that correction, maybe you're gonna start to lose your nerve. Yeah, because some traders, they just want to see straight rise and straight falls in the market right after getting into the market. So market don't move like that. It always, you know you know rise after farming corrections and fall after farming corrections. So correct and continue to go lower. So our target is this, but it can go lower than that. Okay, up to that bottom. It has the potential to go all the way back to the bottom. So good luck those who are holding, and those who are looking to trade more on this. You wait for it to correct back to that trend, and then you're gonna have another opportunity to go for short on it. Okay, so still you can trade on this, yeah, but you have to wait for it to correct before you sell this pair. Okay, so let's see. You need that kind of correction. Okay, so let's wait for the price to correct. Once price gonna complete that correction, you still can trade for continuation to. So this setup gonna be over there once correction gonna form. We are assuming that there gonna be correction for more downside, at least there gonna be correction. So this correction, the correction which I'm showing here, will give you a short-term setup on the Australian dollar US dollar chart. All right, that short-term trade gonna give you profit, and can hit the bottom, the previous bottom, and that pair gonna be ready for buy, and this pair gonna be ready for sell. Okay, there is possibility that price not gonna go for that correction and gonna keep pushing the way it is doing right now, slowly, 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 like that. And we'll see once price gonna hit that bottom. Either we are going to have another buy setup over there from that bottom like last time, all right, this buy setup, or price is going to break and going to continue to go lower. Are we going to have that buy setup? Or all right, these are the buy opportunities we were having from bottom when price was, you know, sitting at the bottom. So again, we can see that buy opportunity from the bottom. And EuroCAD is also not ready. It is pushing slowly, slowly to the downside. Our analysis is same, all right? So go back up within that channel. So let's get down to the further lower time frame. Okay, very much similar analysis on lower time frame. The analysis which I have just shown you on the dollar CAD chart. All right, so correction, one more drop. Okay, it is correcting. Okay, so one more drop and then break out aggressively for upside. So similar analysis. Okay, so short-term sell can appear over there, which I have just shown you within that channel. You can trade. Make sure you trade with care. And cat chief went lower, so cat chief is correcting on lower time frame. Cat chief to go down. Okay, this opportunity go all the way down or go back up within up to that bottom. All right, so this correction to break down or go back up. So this correction to break down or go back up and then again sell from the top. Okay, this correction to get bigger the way it has done there and then break down. Okay, then break down and continue to go lower. If don't break down and keeps pushing higher all the way back to the top, then let the price hit the top again on a bigger daily time frame and start to join that trade from that top. All right, so that's the cat chief chart. And kiwi cat, kiwi is pushing against the cat for upside. Okay, hold that top and go down. So we are still in a bearish trend on this pair. Okay, that's the bigger time frame, and you can see arrow. We were expecting short term down, short term one more drop, but price just broke out and went for a bigger correction. All right, so like that trade. Okay, last time we went for that trade. Okay, we were expecting that trade to happen, so it slightly went higher. I think last week I have shown you that flat formation. So this to break down that trade, complete the wave at the top first of all, and then go down. And Uzi Chief also go down, new low or test the previous low and then go back up. All right, so when you are trading on waves, all right, so time frame is secondary. It's all about data. Where you see data clearly, you can stick to that time frame. So break down one more drop and then go back up. Okay, so Aussie New Zealand dollar also go back up within that wedge. All right, so same analysis like last week. So the bearish wave completed back at the bottom, new low. All right, go back up, go down, then breakout or breakout from first rise and continue to go higher. So next week, watch it to hold the bottom and go back up. So Uzi always struggle again. I mean, Uzi is struggling since very long against the Kiwi. So most of the time it stay in a bearish trend. So very much similar short-term analysis on it, like the Uzi New Zealand dollar. One more drop and then go back up. All right, so one more drop on the Uzi pairs, and on a weekly time frame, when price gonna get back to the bottom, every time when price is coming close to the bottom or new low, you're looking for that bigger wave to go back up. So short term one more drop and longer term reversal. So maybe we're not gonna see one more drop and price gonna keep breaking out. All right, so price gonna keep pushing higher. All right, so let's let's have a chart. Let me try to find out our chart on it. All right, on the Uzi cat chart. So so that way, okay, price can keep pushing higher. So there was a correction and that correction broke out and and keeps pushing higher. So try let me try to find a chart. Yeah, there you got. Okay, so as long as price keeps forming these kind of corrections, so trend is bullish, break out of that trend. All right, so price corrected and broke out. So next wave, it is trying to form the next wave. All right, so on Kiwi Chief, Kiwi Chief also struggling slowly keeps pushing higher. We are anticipating it to go down for one more drop back at the bottom or at least correct. All right, so at least correct there, a bigger correction and then keep pushing higher back to that top. So what we are anticipating this move, okay, that wave. So break out of that corrective uptrend to happen, this corrective uptrend to happen. So we are still bearish on it, all right, and and you know, Euro chief is just going down. So if you are having a, you know, if you are having a buy position on it on the Euro chief, okay, so let me completely remove everything from my chart and let me draw two lines on it, and I hope you're gonna get, if you are having long on it, then what you should do. There you got the Euro chief there. Okay, it is slowly pushing lower, yeah, it is slowly pushing lower and and trying to break the bottom, all right, trying to break the bottom. So let's get to the bigger time frame. So okay, it is changing, it has broken down that correction. Okay, so we were anticipating one more up move within that to happen, but it is trying to break down. So either we're going to see another correction like that, okay, and price going to keep pushing lower, or something like that, correction going to keep pushing lower, or we're going to see one more up move all the way back to that top. So one more bullish wave on the Euro chief is very less likely. Yeah, very less likely. So yeah, I mean, for longer term up, yeah, but that short term correction or wave can happen. Okay, still price can get back within that all right, within that sideways market. So look, just watch new low and and price can go back up within that, right? So it's currently it is what it is doing. It is doing that. Okay, this is what price is doing right now. It has completed the correction, and the next wave trying to appear over there like that. Okay, and after that price gonna correct once that wave gonna complete for next wave to the downside. So we are expecting one more push up rather than drop. Euro is struggling all over. All right, and there you got the oil. We are still neutral on the oil, but what we are expecting this weekly chart, weekly correction to break down and continue to go lower. All right, so next week either break down and go down. Yeah, so the chart is still not very much clear, the oil chart, but the reason is it is turning into a bigger weekly correction there. Okay, if you remember last week what I have shown you, one more possibility like that, right? And then drop. Okay, ABC move on weekly chart, that drop. But it looks like that we're not gonna go for that big move. All right, back to the top and gonna break down. Okay, so this short term one more up move can happen, and this ABC move and then breakdown, or price can keep pushing lower for more downside. Okay, so we are still neutral but bearish neutral. All right, and same analysis on the you know US oil, bearish neutral, and natural gas gonna form a buy opportunity at the bottom. We're going down for one more drop. Just watch the previous bottom or new low, and there's gonna be a buy opportunity on the natural gas. All right, so going down, so just go down and reverse. And dollar Mexicano, there's gonna be a buy opportunity on the dollar Mexicano from the bottom. Okay, watch this correction to break out and go higher. There is potential that the dollar Mexicano can reverse for ups. I mean, continue the trend, bullish trend for longer term for upside. Okay, it is at a very nice area, very nice place where price can hold and can reverse. Okay, this wave can happen. All right, and dollar Chinese yuan to continue to go lower. Chinese yuan to get strong against the dollar. Okay, so this is the where the arrow is showing. Go back up, test that top, then go or break down. Okay, and we are still neutral on the equity market, guys. Equity market, you don't have a perfect setup on the equity market for buy or sell, right? And you only can trade on the equity market for short term buying. Yeah, every time. Copper, we are we are bearish on the copper too. Copper is forming ABC move on a on a daily time frame chart. Okay, so we'll show you quickly. Let me finish the equity market. All right, so equity market is just keep pushing higher. Okay, that's trend. That's the trend. Or let's check the old chart. All right, let's check the. No, we don't have old chart on it. We have chart on the S&P 500. Okay, so short term buy like that. If you go for that short term buy, make sure you take your profit off on time, because equity market can drop at any time, or can keep pushing slowly for upside. Okay, so by the way, the 3000 target reached on the S&P 500, right? And it still can push higher. The way it is doing, slowly it can keep pushing higher up to 3500. So short term bullish, and waiting for if something is going to happen unexpectedly. Yeah, uncertainty can move the equity market aggressively to the downside, right? And then you're gonna see sharp sell from the top, and price gonna get down very aggressively. So far we are not expecting anything like that. Okay, if deeper correction is going to come, it will form a short-term buy opportunity like that. Okay, short-term buy opportunity. So we are neutral bullish here, right? Neutral bullish on the equity market. Neutral bullish means that there is no perfect opportunity, but short-term buy on 15 to 30 minute time frame on small corrections. All right, same on the UK 100 index, same on the German 30, same on the US 2000, and very much seem like on the Nike. All right, and let's look at the Bitcoin. The opportunities are there on the Ripple and OITA. They are about to test the bottom. Let's get to the Bitcoin chart. There you got. So there you can understand easily what Bitcoin is doing. Okay, so we were expecting, first of all, let's check this chart. This is the difficult part, all right? This is not the easy part of the trading, how to know that the correction is over. This is the difficult part of the trading. So went lower, hit the bottom, all right, hit the bottom. Then we were expecting it to go back up, and 4 hour time frame, right? So you're gonna understand that the correction is over when you will understand the patterns, all right? So it's important to understand the patterns rather than you know the other things, that the when correction is going to end. If you're gonna know other things but you're not gonna you, I mean you don't know about the formations, about the patterns, then how you will be able to figure it out that the correction is going to be over. Okay, so what price did, went up, went lower, then went up again, bounced off, all right? And that's what we were anticipating Bitcoin to do, and that's what we were anticipating next. All right, so breakout or go down and test the bottom, then go back up. So Bitcoin did not broke out for upside and went lower. So very much simple analysis. Yeah, very much same and simple analysis, same like the last analysis. Okay, so this correction too, it is still in a correction. All right, this correction to break up and continue the bullish trend. All right, so you can see that the US senators are worried about the Facebook Libra coin. All right, so last couple of weeks, last 2 weeks, they were only talking about the Libra and Calibra wallet. So cryptocurrency has a future. All right, yeah, do yeah, back test, it will help you to figure it out, the formations. Okay, so what was the analysis? Breakout and continue, same analysis. This correction to breakout the way it has done there, breakout sharply and go all the way back to that top. If breakout is not going to happen, then go down for one more drop, okay, and then rise again aggressively the way it has done there. That's your Bitcoin chart. Now this correction hasn't over yet. Okay, this correction hasn't over yet. All right, so I can make it more simple. I'm just showing you let's make it more simple so that you can understand easily where to look for buy, where not to look for buy. Okay, so let's remove everything. Okay, go down to your 15-minute time frame. Okay, that's the area, that's the place which you need to watch. Okay, just draw a horizontal ray over there and draw one there. Okay, that's your starting, that's the starting point of your analysis. You just put fib lines like that way. Okay, and you are watching this correction to finish. Okay, this correction has a potential to retrace up to that area, okay, or all the way back to the 100%. All right, so there you can see you are still in corrective candles. All right, so corrective candles and corrective candles. Okay, there you see that the price went lower aggressively. Still sellers are in control. Okay, there some people try to push the price aggressively for upside, but again sellers are in control. Okay, if I'm going to break down further to lower time frame, this is correction for more downside. Okay, so in other words, you're looking for price to retrace up to 786 or 886. Okay, it can get deeper. Okay, if anyone remember the dollar Mexicano chart last week, I think I have shown you that chart. All right, so the deeper the correction gonna be, the better the entry you're gonna get within these areas. Okay, and then watch that kind of aggressive candle to go into that direction. When that aggressive candle gonna appear over there, they're gonna have the entry. Then you're gonna see that the correction is over. Okay, this correction is not over yet. Still forming. Still, I mean, you can say that 50% done. Yes, it is very tight. The tighter the correction is, the better the breakout you're gonna see. Okay, or simply watch this 50% retracement area. Okay, it has the potential to correct all the way up to 92 9300. All right, so Nike, we are neutral bearish. All right, and Ripple is a buy opportunity. It is testing the bottom. It is a buy opportunity. Okay, so it's testing the area or the place which I was. It's a simple. You guys can see over there. Yeah, it's a simple chart. It is testing the bottom again. Just watch the bottom and look for it to go back up. And same chart, same analysis on the OITA. All right, so watch. It is back at the bottom again. Cheap. Just watch that and look for it to go back up. All right, I think enough. Let's look at the copper chart and let's finish this. Copper chart, all right? So copper, there going to be buy opportunity on the copper, all right? But at least copper to hit that floor, this floor, all right? This floor, the way it has done there. Okay, so hit that floor and then go back up, continue to go higher. And this ABC move still can push lower. Very much similar chart, the platinum chart you guys have just seen, all right? Okay, it is still short. I mean, bearish and you shouldn't be a buyer over there at the current prices, all right? Because it is bullish. Yeah, you can see over there, but you have to watch the other metals as well. What the other metals are doing. Okay, palladium, I'm showing you drop, gold drop, silver drop. So drop on them will obviously push this pair downside. Will not see strength. You will not see strength. Okay, so this ABC move to go down, hit the bottom, tag it, and continue to go higher. If you still want to chase it, yeah, let's say you wanna trade on it. Okay, just simply draw that trend line there. Let the correction finish over there. Okay, let that correction to form. Okay, and then watch it to continue to go higher. Okay, so euro pound can go back up for one more up move. Euro pound, all right? So we are long term bearish on the euro pound. But Europe, now people see the potential. Those who ask me what to do on this pair, now they see potential. All right. So some of you guys started to see potential on pairs. Okay. All right. So this chart, there is potential. When this pair gonna go down, there gonna be a big drop. Okay. So every time when price goes up, goes back to the top or form new high within that channel, you're looking for price to go down. Yeah, you shouldn't be a seller when price tests that trend line. Okay, you shouldn't be a seller on this trend line. All right. So you should, if you are not into that trade from the top, wait for the price to break that trend line, correct, and then get into the trade. All right, because every time when you will try to sell it from the trend line, you're gonna get trapped over there. Price is gonna go back up for another up move. All right, because we are still within that trend. So every time when price goes higher within that channel, form new high. So simply just look for sell from higher high on the lower time frame chart. All right, this, and let me tell you like what. Okay, first of all, target this small move. This is your target. Every time when price goes higher, counter trend trade. Okay, so when price goes higher again within that channel, trade on that move. Okay, and every time when price come back and hit the trend line, you watching it to break down. Okay, so let's say you already sold at this area. Some of our traders already into that sell from that top. All right, and now we're looking for this trend to break down. Okay, so one more up move. So what you can do there, either you can, when one more up move is going to come, either you can compromise with the break even trade, because you are not looking for small profit, you are looking for big profit. All right, so just let the price stop you out on break even and try again to get into the trade. Don't wait for the price to stop you out. Okay, close that trade on break even. All right, or watch price action at this area. Okay, currently it is trying to hold. Okay, if rising on lower time frame, just take off your profit and again get into the trade. Okay, from new high like that. Keep trading on these small trades. Okay, these small moves, keep trading counter trend trades, keep I mean getting into the market every time when price goes higher. And uh, and once you're going to see that price is going to, let's say it is going to form another high. Okay, and once you're going to see that the price is going to break down sharply, great, you caught the top. All right, and keep adding more on these corrections, keep adding more, move on break even, hold that trade. All right, move on break even, hold that trade, and that's your target. That's your target. Right, that's the potential. That's what you should do. All right, everyone, enjoy your day. Have a very nice and perfect day and weekend. Also enjoy your weekend. We'll see you back again in another weekly market outlook. Until then, bye bye. All right, thank you, everyone. Bye bye.